It's our favorite day of the year. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Houston Rockets. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward, and it's Van Vliet in at the one. And for Oklahoma City, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the two, and it's Williams in at the three slot. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The Thunder with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Now here's Holmgren. Dort for three. Knocks down the long J.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Hartenstein with it. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Dort. Fires from deep. And another three for Oklahoma City.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Down low. Here's Thompson. He got a piece of it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. SGA drives in, and the layup is good off the glass. SGA's got his second basket on the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet from outside the arc. Williams grabs the board.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Stolen by Thompson, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Kevin Durant, one shot.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Guys?
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. And so it's Oklahoma City with it after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. The shot's good from SGA.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Nails it from three.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace misses. The Rockets trail. Eason, pass to Capella. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's Joe. And And the three-pointer goes.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Double team on Holiday. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Şengün checked in for Houston. Shepherd comes in for Holiday.
Substitution for the Rockets. Alperen Şengün. Shepherd.
.46 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Shepherd. And here's Easton. From 12 feet. Sorber with a rebound. Wallace outside. From deep. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Now Şengün. It's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Sorber. Back to Joe. Here's Sorber. Shoots over Şengün. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Josh Okogie. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. And the shot goes in.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Jay. Shepherd, he's checked in for the Rockets. So it's the Rockets now. Outside Eason, launches a 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City trailing. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Shepherd, following the 3 by Oklahoma City.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Williams from long range, pure from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Williams, and Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wiggins. Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Shepherd. On the wing, Finney-Smith. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's Williams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. For the Thunder, Holmgren comes in for Williams, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. Durant, he's checked in for Houston.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Holiday. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
They've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Caruso outside. Drills it from deep. Caruso's got his second basket of the game. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Thompson comes in for Finney Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team. Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Caruso.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And it's Holmgren missing. Rockets trail by 12. How prolific a scorer is KD. He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over VanVleet, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. SGA's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Durant with the bucket.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
From deep, SGA. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. And there's the rejection. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Shoots over Durant. That doesn't go either for SGA.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Durant taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Joe. Oh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of it.
The previous play is under review.
The locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for tuning.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, that brought a tear to my eye. And I don't cry.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, OKC. Starting the season with a little home cooking. Put you in a good mood.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Van Vliet misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Van Vliet. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
If there's anybody who can ignite a crowd with his dunks, it's Jabari. He throws them down with power.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of it.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So it's Oklahoma City now. From deep, SGA. SGA knocks down a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds now.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Smith with it. Guarded now by Williams. Kevin Durant, unfazed by the D.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Holmgren. Chalk up 2 there. And the Thunder lead by 18.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Lets the 3 fly. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Van Vliet with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Şengün, and stolen by Hartenstein. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Throws it up high, and it's Holmgren missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Oklahoma City leading by 18. To the inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Şengün's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Van Vliet. 1:57 left in the 3rd quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Oh, deflected. Şengün with a steal. Thompson passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. From 8 feet away. Good. He hits the jumper. Eason's got his first points of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted from distance. And the Thunder lead by 17.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The three ball. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Durant inside. Watch by Wallace.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Count that bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Alperen Sengun. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Shepard in at the point. A blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Just strength from the big man Sengun, pushing through the contact.
Talking about Alperen Sengun for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
Sengun with a steal. Here's Shepard. Okogie on the wing. 14 feet away. Sengun. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Wiggins. Shoots over Sengun. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Caruso.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Houston, Green's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Durant in for Shepard. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 18. Inside. And Sengun gets it to go. And it's 13 points for Alperen Sengun.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries it from three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Williams from long range. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. 11-footer is good. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, VA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Green. Amen Thompson comes in for Okogie. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Eason. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Williams. The three is off. Rockets trail by 18. Smith, left side. From 9 feet away, count it.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
On the wing, Wallace, defended by Thompson. Here's Caruso from downtown. Connects from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Williams fires. He's off from 3. Rockets trail by 17. Smith. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Williams outside. Can't get the 3.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
It's cleared away by Thompson.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Yes, sir! Count it!
They love seeing Smith active inside. That's when he takes his game to another level.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's SGA. Now Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. It's cleared away by Thompson. Now Durant puts up the tray. That misses.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
From 12 feet out, Cash.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
The 3 is in. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.